Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Jordan goes to Vegas for a weekend. White Lotus Season 3 success. Jojo Siwa, Honey Boo Boo, Kim Kardashian, and more. Welcome to Chaos and Commentary. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jordan. Let's get into it.
Jordan, let's just get started with Vegas. Girl always traveling. I swear to God.
I love to travel. It's the only thing I care about in life.
She's like a D-list celebrity.
I'm a D-list celebrity? Like Frankie Prince Jr.?
Yeah, exactly.
What? I don't know why his face came into my mind, but to me, that's a D-list celebrity. I don't fucking know. Or like a 98 Degrees member.
Yeah. Like your Nick Lachey or his brother Drew.
Yeah, Drew. Not Lachey. Lachey might be C-list.
He might be C-list.
Because he's on that show. What's the show? The dating show where it's just really ridiculous, and him and his wife host it.
Fantasy Island?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't. You know me. There's only certain reality TV I can handle.
Sorry. I just looked at my phone, and I shouldn't be looking at my phone. I apologize. Let me put this shit away. Good God. Okay. But yeah, so let's talk about Vegas.
Tell me all about Vegas.
So I went to Vegas with some friends, with my husband and his friends, and so I want to highlight my favorite thing, which was the John Wick experience. Holy shit, Ryan, let me show you this thing. So basically what it is it's like almost escape room-esque, but like there's like actors throughout the whole thing. So the minute you walk in to this warehousey building, it's at Area 15 in Vegas for anyone curious or anyone going.
Oh, I just have to say real quick, y'all, viewers, if you're checking, your boy has lost 10 pounds. Go on, Jordan.
Yeah, get it, Ryan. Look at you. You're over here. I'm over here talking about John Wick. I'm over here talking about John Wick, and he's like, ooh, I look good in this camera right now, y'all. Look at me.
I'm feeling myself. I'm going to touch these guns. The safety's on.
It's so ridiculous.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I can't stand you. All right, let me show you this. So the minute you walk into this warehouse, you are transported to the Continental Hotel. You're familiar with John Wick, I assume.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So you walk in, they're like, hello, welcome to the Continental Hotel. Just a reminder, no business on the premises. Because, they're not allowed to fight at the Continental Hotel. Otherwise, you'll be excommunicado. Let me share my screen here. Boom. Oh, that's not what you want. There it is. Okay. Can you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you check in at the front desk. You have to sign some waivers and shit. And then, nothing's really crazy dangerous in my opinion, but you could like trip and fall and hurt yourself, I guess. Like that's basically it from what I saw. But then you go into the hotel bar. So this is the Continental bar, and you wait for your group's turn to go into the elevator across the room, and then you start your experience.
Oh, this is cool.
And they have like themed drinks. So there was one, I think it was called With a Pencil, because he fights with a pencil at one point. So my husband got that, and they literally dip a pencil in like some like raspberry something or whatever. It was red, I don't know. And they stick it in the drink, but they're like, don't eat it. It's an actual pencil.
That's hilarious.
But it was really cool. So we were in here, we all had a drink, and then we were just waiting for them to call our group. And it was us and some other people. I think it's like up to like 10 people at a time or something.
Okay. And
then you go in a elevator, and then you go into the first room. And like the ladies with the tattoos that like they figure out the bounties on everybody?
Yeah.
So you go in there, and then like they have that wall thing with the flickering numbers. And then all of our names pop up there, and it says how much we're worth. Like, I think I was worth like 250,000 if I was killed or not and alive or whatever. So, and like she talks about like, you go in there and basically you're supposed to be working for her. But then all of a sudden, our names pop up and it's like, oh, actually you can't work here. You're excommunicado. So now you need to find your way out of this place. And I won't say much more than that because I don't want to totally ruin it. But it was phenomenal. There's gun shooting at one point. It's loud. It feels like you're in a fucking heist. Like I had goosebumps. Awesome. It was that good. Like I've been to escape rooms in like at home, and they're just like, oh, that's cute. Like I like how they did that, and like you eventually get out. But like this was just on a whole level. Like the actors were fucking phenomenal. They make fun of you. Kyle actually, when we were in the lobby waiting for our turn, there's a guy that walks around just to kind of entertain you, and he like was telling jokes. So Kyle told the jokes, and he goes, "What's worse than finding a worm in your apple?" And the guy, I can't remember what his response was, but the Kyle's like, "The Holocaust." And
Oh my
guy,
god! Oh my god!
the guy thought it was so fucking funny. He sat down, broke character, and he's like, "All right." He pulled out his phone. I go, "You're adding that to your list, aren't you?" He goes, "You're fucking right, I am." And then he gave
awesome.
Kyle one of the one of the coins.
Yeah.
You know, like the gold coins that they have for things. He goes, "Here you go." He like just gave it to him for free. It's not something they do with everybody. It's a very special, like,
Oh,
hey,
that's cool.
if you do something that adds to the whole experience, here you go, kind of thing. And it's at the discretion of the actors. It was really fucking cool. And then at the end, you get filtered into another bar, but it's very similar to Core-like.
I think the core is super cool.
Oh, well, I mean, look at me, you know, like that's my thing. And so when you're in there, there was this magician chick. Her real name is Stacy Stardust, and she's just like a magician in Vegas and has all these gigs.
Oh, nice.
And you can hire her if you want to. So my friend, he signed a $20 bill, gave it to her. She did some fucking weird voodoo magic with it, and then she cut open a fresh lemon that hadn't been touched, and it was inside of it. It was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. Anyway,
I love it.
Anyway, that was the most fun part. The rest of the time, you know, normal drink, debauchery, blah.
Yeah, typical Vegas.
Yep. It was fun though. It was great. It was probably one of my favorite Vegas trips I've had. And
that just looks like a blast. Like I would love to do something like that.
Oh God, you might die, Ryan. Because I would be like, chug, chug. Like I would probably be like the worst person.
That's what I mean, dude. Chug, chug.
But yeah, I had a blast. And then so last week we didn't have an episode because it was Memorial Day, and we're like, you know what? We're gonna enjoy the week, and you know, we'll be back next week, ready to fucking go. So here we are.
Yeah, absolutely. So, real quick, we're gonna talk about White Lotus season 3, and how it had such success. Just number one, breaking the boundaries on things like spirituality, family, you know, lifestyles of the wealthy. So the season finale drew 6.2 million viewers, but the season average of 16 million viewers, according to HBO.
Wow, that's nuts.
Huge success.
Huge.
Huge success. Insane. And it was so good. Like, I'm really looking forward to season 4.
I can't wait to see like where. I'm trying to think of like a weird place that
They should do it in Ireland.
Ooh, or like Greece could be good.
Oh, Greece could be dope.
But I feel like we need a non-tropical one.
I agree.
So Ireland could be great.
Boston.
Oh, I fucking love Boston. Oh,
Boston
I want to go
would
back
be cool.
so bad. I'm like dreaming of it.
My wife was there all weekend. For that whole concert thing. Very, very strange. I don't know if anybody knows anything about Boston and the concert that was supposed to happen at Fenway Park. So my wife was supposed to go with a couple of her girlfriends, and they get a message the day before. So Shakira was supposed to perform Thursday.
Oh God.
And Jason Aldean and Brooks and Dunn were supposed to perform Friday. And I guess something about they put the screen over the stage and then the screen fell or some shit. I don't know. But then there were a bunch of people from the union, the Ironworkers Union, that were like, oh yeah, we're building the stage. And people are like, yeah, good to see you guys. Like, people are ripping them apart because they were like, time to post TikToks, but not time to get the stage ready. People spent money. People flew in.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, everybody's getting refunded. And there's big thing about that it was very political because of Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town song. They didn't want riots and things like that, which anything's possible. But yeah, so there was no concert, so the girls were pissed, but they just spent the weekend at Boston and had a good time.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like you made the best of it. I mean, you could have easily just gone home and pouted. Instead, you're like, I'm already here. I've got my room or wherever you're staying. Like,
She called me Thursday when I was coming home from work, and I mean, I only live like 8 minutes from work, but she was like, "You're not going to believe this," and I was like, "What?" And I'm thinking, like, what did Regan do? Like, or what happened? What broke? You know? And she's like, "Concert got canceled." I'm like, "Oh," so I was like, "Are you guys not going to go?" But I'm glad they went because they still had a good time. So, Also, Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez with their new album.
Ooh, I think I saw some videos of them like recording it in like different places.
Yes, the title of the album is called I Loved You First. I Said I Love You First,
Hmm.
which has a deluxe edition with a bonus track released through SMG Music. This is all about their love story and relationship journey. And they also released a song called Talk from the deluxe edition,
Nice.
featuring a prom theme.
Oh goodness.
Prom theme.
You
They're
know
like
what? I
Hollywood
saw
two
some
couples so
videos
in
of
love.
them in like big attire like that, and
Yeah.
they mentioned something about prom because he'd never been to prom,
Mm,
and so they made like a whole thing. So I bet that's part of a music video or something.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think they're like Hollywood's hottest couple right now, which is
Well,
strange.
I'm just so happy that she's finally like she found her person after like Justin Bieber
Agreed.
and all that, because that seemed
Yeah.
like a lot, and like all in media and people talking about it, it's just like even when they were broken up for however long, it was still being discussed, and Hailey Bieber was being harassed and
Yeah.
all this shit. It's fucking wild.
Hailey
Just leave
Bieber
people alone.
selling all her shit for like $1 billion.
Yeah, she sold it to Elf.
Boom.
Honestly, like it's not a bad.
It's not a bad thing. You know, which
I don't think
brings me
so.
into something else I wanted to talk about today was Hulu did a special, What Happened to Justin Bieber. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I haven't yet, but I will.
I can tell you I watched it, and apparently at one point he went broke. I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows what happened to him. The drugs, the depression, like everything. I have my own opinions. And we all know the
I
Diddy
think
trials
it's
going
Diddy. I think it's Diddy related, man. I think he is so worried about all of that shit getting out that he's just it. I don't even know. I feel terrible. He looks awful.
He looks awful. I think he's very mentally fucked up in the head, and I feel really bad for him. You know, people hate on him. He's that whole boy band thing. You know, some of his music's cool, some I don't particularly love, but you know, I think that when you come into a lifestyle like that with that kind of money at such a young age,
Yeah.
and I absolutely, without a doubt in my mind, think that he was absolutely taken advantage of from some of the videos and other things that I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll ever.
I don't
come out
want
and-
it to be true, but like it looks like it. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
I don't want it to be true, but like when he did that interview and he was like, I don't want Billie Eilish to go through the things that I went through, and he was like in tears, and I really think that really bad things happen to him, and I hope, you know, I think it takes courage for anyone that's gone through that situation to have that conversation and just be like, hey,
Absolutely.
this is what happened. And I'm not saying he's a coward. He's not. I just maybe
No.
he's just not ready to tell his story yet.
Well,
and
like I can't
I respect
imagine like if I had to put myself in his shoes, and like there's a level of shame there because you feel responsible, and you're not. It's like you were in a room full of adults who fucking knew better.
oh,
and
100%.
here we are,
Yeah.
and like whether that really happened to him or not, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know. I don't know if
I
it'll
don't
come
know.
out or not. But at the end of the day, it is happening. If it didn't happen to him, it's still happening to other people, and there are adults out there being fucking weirdos.
Oh,
And
all
it's,
of them.
Ugh.
It's
Oh my
gross.
god, that was not a cute face.
It's gross. And I'll tell you, the Hulu special was wild. Like it really went through everything, like how he was into drugs and how he would be angry and like an asshole sometimes, and you know, money, 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 money. You know, he'd like scream in all the face
Yeah.
of paparazzi, which again, it's their job, just like he has a job to do. Canceling shows. Him and Haley had to have this special private jet to fly in, and how he basically was in debt and broke. And apparently that's why he sold off all his whole catalog, which was 212 million. If I have
Oh,
that
I
number
didn't know
correctly.
that.
Yeah, he sold off his catalog a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's making bank, but apparently they've had relationship issues. Him
Well,
and
they have a
Haley-
baby now.
Yeah, they have a baby now. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they have a baby, and fatherhood didn't fix what was going on. I'm not saying
No.
that that's why they had a baby,
No.
but like, sometimes things like that happen and it changes you as a person, and then you're good.
I think he's still in love with Selena Gomez.
Really?
I truly do.
Okay.
Yep. I
Although
really
I
do.
have seen videos where he treats Haley like kind of shitty.
Yep.
in
I
public.
think he's still in love with her, and I think that he lost his first love because he was going through all this shit. But I also think that she didn't really realize and understand what he was going through either.
Probably.
I don't, and I mean, she has her own demons as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Hollywood is just fucked up. It's very, very strange.
Like, it used to be that thing that you wanted to be a part of. And, you know, like, when I was a kid, like, me and my best friends on 49th Street where we grew up, you know, we wanted to be pop stars just like Britney Spears. And we would literally, like, put all this stuff together. And, like, I have never been so sure in my life that is not what I want.
100.
You know?
100. I would want, no, I don't want any part of it. Yeah, I think it's cool to have money. Mm-hmm. You know, people who say money doesn't buy happiness are broke. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I wouldn't want anything to do with Hollywood at this point. I think that they're a bunch of fucking perverts. And this Diddy trial is just the most wild fucking thing to me. I hope he gets the chair. Yep, I said it here. It's just, you don't diddle kids.
Nope.
Period.
Absolutely not.
Same thing that goes for the Epstein list, and I'm not going to get political. I want the list. I want every single person, man, woman, alien.
Alien.
I don't care who is on that list. Hollywood elite, political elite, all of them should fry if they were diddling little kids. It is absolutely unacceptable.
Did you see that there's a video that's supposed to be released, and it may have been released by now, of the fact that he was in his cell alone?
Who?
Epstein.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Is the video out yet?
I don't know if the video's out, but I was reading about that.
But they're trying to say that. I'm just like, oh, shit.
I still don't think he killed himself, but...
I mean, who knows? Like, videos can be, like, you know, I'm a videographer. I edit videos for a living. There's ways to make it look not, like, spliced together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can totally cut out someone coming in. You know what I mean? Like,
Cash
AI...
Patel, the new FBI, I think he's the FBI director, Cash Patel. He says he's going to be releasing that list soon. I can't wait to see it. So I'm pumped for it. Oh, speaking of...
Let's talk, keep it on Hollywood for a second.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Paris trial. Getting set. Verdict is due.
Show up, like, doused in diamonds or something.
Of course she did. Oh my God. And I think the diamond in question was, what, 8 carats?
I don't even know. You're asking the wrong girl. I have no idea.
I'm not saying that anybody deserves to be robbed, because they don't.
No,
I'm just going to let everybody know that I'm very feisty today. Or zesty, as I was told earlier.
Ooh, zesty.
I'm a little feisty today. I'm a little worked up about this Hollywood shit. I don't like it. Like, I want to be a fly on the wall in the courtroom. I want to sit next to Jaguar Wright and just scream shame at Diddy.
Like Game of Thrones style.
Yeah, shame. Yeah. Yeah, so she shows up to the trial covered in fucking diamonds. You know, and I just think back to, like, those clips that you saw when all that went down, and she was just like, I just can't be in the spotlight anymore. I have to get rid of my Snapchat. Like, bitch, shut up. Stop. You're not stupid. You just became a lawyer. Like, you're not a dumb woman. For you to stay relevant, that's the way you dress in public. Because the only Kardashian, in my eyes, that anyone should look up to is Khloe.
I agree. I think she is just a gem of a human being.
I absolutely think she's great. She's a real mom. She tells it like it is. She doesn't beat around the bush. Yep. She doesn't talk like this. Like,
did you see the new bra that Skims put out?
No.
It's pierced nipples now.
Oh my God.
It has like a pierce. I have to find this.
Oh my God. Please find that. I'd love to see a picture of that. I don't know what's going on in Hollywood. Like, you have money. Go see someone, a doctor, a psychiatrist, a lobotomy. I don't know. Something. Get your shit together. It's ridiculous.
Where did it go?
I mean, her necklace in general, it looks like a Harry Winston. This shit's probably 50 fucking carats.
Right?
Oh, I just can't with her. You know, it's just, So they're seeking a 10-year sentence for the 4 of the men accused of carrying out the robbery.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know. Defendants delivered their final statements in court and were dismissed on Friday morning, and the verdict is expected later in the day. So.
Let me show you this Skims bra real quick.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see the Skims bra.
Here we go.
I'm fucking done. The internet is broken me today.
It has like an actual like metal piece
Wait,
in it.
can I see that in tan or brown?
Sure. You got it. Let's.
What the?
Like, why?
Are you serious, Skims? Come on. I mean, they should put one for the bottom half too. Why not get the C piercing?
Ooh. I don't know how easy it'd be to see that though. I don't know if I want that to be seen.
Stay out of the airport.
Oh shit! Really though? I wonder.
Oh
You know, I have a friend who has his nipples pierced though.
Are the
so
nips actually really pierced, or is the bra just pierced for effect?
It's the bra. Are you making fun of me right now?
Why?
Wait, what do you mean? Why are you shaking your head?
Wait, are your nipples pierced?
No, not mine.
Oh.
No. No, I'm not.
No, I just don't understand. And I mean, there's so much. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm feisty today, so we're just going to talk a little shit and have some fun. Look at her facial expression.
She's like,
All
right, what is she saying? What is she saying?
What is
All right,
she saying?
let's put words in her mouth.
She's like, oh, daddy. Look at her.
Why daddy?
Or mommy. Whatever you're into.
Mommy.
Yeah. I mean, this is ridiculous. She's gorgeous. I mean, those are definitely perking those things up for her. Who doesn't love boobs?
I think everybody.
Really.
I mean, everyone should.
Yeah. I just the nip. This is so ridiculous. Do you think they come with attachments for tassels?
Ooh, they should.
They should.
I mean, she keeps making this shit because people are buying it. So I mean, like, I can't be mad at her.
No. Is that Billie Eilish?
It kind of looks like her. I like her eyebrows. Okay, there's the back.
It's so fucking funny.
I can't.
I can't, y'all.
I can't. Anyway,
yeah.
Speaking. Oh wait, I have something else to show you. Have you seen Kris Jenner's new face?
Briefly.
Okay. Well, that's
y'all want to see what millions of dollars in plastic surgery?
Dude, it's wild.
Looks like.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, here. So that was before, and then the one with the loopy on her forehead is after.
Fucking Botox Barbie over here.
I am gonna say, I mean, like, her cheeks are her cheeks or whatever. I mean, that's just how it is. But it doesn't look terrible.
It doesn't look terrible, but I mean, for God's sake, she's like the new Joan Rivers.
I think she's doing a little bit better than Joan did too.
A little boo boo.
Sorry, and I love Joan. I love her.
In the words of Big Ange, a little boo 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 boo.
Oh, like, Big Ange.
I love Big Ange, dude. Oh my God.
My microphone just fell over. Sorry, excuse me. Anyways, yeah. He looks like him.
I
so
think.
Much there.
Listen, I am all about men, women, anybody feeling empowered and wanting to look good. Mm-hmm. I get that. God knows I'm a chub. But I mean, there is a fine line between a little Botox and looking like someone put fucking air in your face. I mean, look at her. If you cut her off at the neck, her head would fly away to the sky like a balloon. I mean,
well, I'm pretty sure what they did here is they probably, made some incisions like in her hairline, and then like, they pull it back and then they cut off the excess. Like,
I should do that. Look at this.
It's just a little.
What do you guys think?
You can do that with strings.
What do you guys think? Like this?
You look like fucking Hannibal Lecter.
No. I think she looks like she's 40 now, which I'm sure was the goal.
Yeah, she's like, how old is she? Google how old she is. Would you?
She's got to, hang on. Kris Jenner, she's what? Do we want to take a guess? I'm saying 70 something.
78 is my guess. That sounds like a lot, but I'm going to go with it.
She's 69.
Oh, well, I don't.
And you're ready for a 69 with this new look.
I mean, Chris. Not that she looks that old, but like she's obviously going for younger. Yeah, 78. That was rude. I'm sorry. I take it back. That wasn't nice. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I just assumed that because her kids are in their 40s. I don't know.
I mean, she had some serious work done.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, she does look great. For that look, it looks great.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
The cheeks kind of bother me. I mean, like, I just feel like, I don't know, I have high cheekbones, but they don't cave in like that. I don't like the caving in of it. They're really defined.
Yeah.
I don't know why that just that little detail bothers me. Everything else.
She almost doesn't look like herself.
No, oh, of course not.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, there's that. Also, let's just continue with Hollywood right now. We got Honey Boo Boo.
What did Honey Boo Boo do?
All right, let's just talk about Little Miss Honey Boo Boo here real quick, y'all. Okay. Fighting with mom. Mom spent all her money.
She did though.
She did. Yeah, mom's a bitch and was doing drugs and all these other things. I don't know. I always thought it was the most ridiculous show. Mm-hmm. I just had to touch on that because I just think it's ridiculous. The drama that they're going through.
Well, and like she's so manipulative, and she's like on drugs, and like Mama June. I don't know if she's on drugs currently, but I just know.
I know she was.
There was a video that came out. I'm not sure how long ago this episode came out, but like it was her and Honey Boo Boo. They got to the airport, or they landed at an airport, like wherever their sisters are. Yeah. And the mom just said, "Okay, well, you go get in an Uber by yourself," because she's still a minor, Honey Boo Boo. Yeah. And she's like, "Okay, well, here's an Uber for you. I'm going somewhere else for a couple days. I'll see you in a couple days." And she's like, "You're just going to leave me in a car with a stranger that I don't know? Like, where are you even going?" She's like, "I'm going to a friend's house. They really need me." She was going to get high. That's where she was going.
Yeah, I would agree.
She was going to party and leave her kid, with the sisters like she always does.
Yeah. And you spend all your daughter's money from all those shows, so now your daughter can't probably have the decent future as far as financially because you took it all.
It's so fucked. I mean,
It's
all
disgusting.
those pageants and the show.
Yeah.
I mean, the pageants are what got her the show.
Yeah.
But just fucking wild, man.
Yeah. Speaking of pageants, Jojo Siwa.
Okay. Here we go, y'all. Buckle up, because Brian is fucking triggered about whatever
I am so... Oh, okay. Dance moms. Abby Lee Miller, Jojo Siwa becomes a big star. We all know this, unless you've been living under a rock your whole life. All right. Cute as a button little kid. Beautiful little girl. She was an awesome dancer. Like, she just really get into it. Like, loved her in, like, Boss Lady. Then she did, like, a Carrie number, and she just badass. But what the fuck, Jojo?
Are you saying because she's dating a dude?
Then she's a lesbian. Then she's pansexual. Then she's bisexual. Then she's like, a lampshade.
What's that pop star's name? Oh my god, what's from Disney Channel? The one that identified as an alien for a minute with she chopped off her hair. What's her name?
Britney Spears?
No, sorry. I could see her face. Demi Lovato.
Oh, yeah.
She pulled that shit too. Anyway, continue.
Listen, JoJo, super successful dancer, singer, wrecks the fucking Wonder Horse. I don't... I'm so over it. As a father of a little girl, I'm going to love my daughter no matter what. When you're in a position, I'm so pissed about this. I'm not even pissed about it. I'm just so annoyed by Hollywood in general. When you're in a position to influence other people, I feel like you have a responsibility to be responsible.
Okay.
She's went all over the map with every type of sexuality. You don't just get to change that day by day. This morning, I woke up a white male.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a white male for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I don't get to just decide a week from now that I'm going to be a dragon. Roar. It doesn't work like that.
Is that the same thing, though? That's a drama, like just for the rebuttal side of it.
Yeah. She goes from lesbian to bisexual to pansexual to asexual to this, to this, to this.
I don't even know what all those words mean.
I don't know what they are either. There's so freaking many I can't keep track. Live your damn life. But now she's into men. you know, she did the Dance Moms reunion thing, and she's like, I'm a lesbian. Awesome.
Okay, so to be clear, you're upset because it can influence other people?
I think it leaves a message for younger people, not even just girls, but boys
it confuses them.
It confuses the shit out of them, because it's like every couple of months you change what you are and what you're doing. And I think honestly, it's just for viewership. I really do. The girl is what? She's 22 years old. Okay. And for the longest time, like, she literally just did that Dance Mom reunion, like, what, like a year ago?
Probably, yeah.
With the girls, and she's all like, you know, I'm into women. Then she did this, like, thing with the dating behind the curtain, which she picked a girl. Now she's into boys. All these people that are watching you, that you influence, are looking at you like this is normal. It's not normal. It's not healthy to go from one relationship to another. It's not healthy and normal to be this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Figure it the fuck out, JoJo. You're 22 years old. You're a multi-millionaire. Go see a fucking shrink. I am just so done with the mess that's fucking Hollywood and the absolute mind fucked that it does to children. It sickens me. I don't care if you're gay. Again, Demi, you want to be a fucking alien? I mean, you look like it once you shaved your head. And that's fine. Beam her up, Scotty. Like, woo, let's go.
Beam her up, Scotty.
I'm telling you, I'm feisty about this. Like, the Diddy trial, because I think the Diddy trial has really just ramped me up, because I think we grew up in that era where, like, Diddy was the man. You know, like, and it was just awesome. Like, that was our shit. And then seeing that you did all these horrible things, and that you beat and you raped women and you had these freak off parties, you did all these things. And then you see people like Jojo Siwa, you know, who kind of had the way paved for her through Dance Moms and Abby Lee Miller.
Yeah.
And then she also plays the game. All these other girls. I mean, did you ever watch that show?
I've caught bits and pieces. I never watched it all the way through.
Abby Lee Miller, branding genius. Okay, in the beginning, she wasn't making any money, and then she's like, "No, I'm gonna start getting paid for this." They saw like some stuff happen, whatever. She's branding genius, winning all these things and making money and doing what she needed to do, minus the jail thing. Every one of those girls on that show all have these demons about what Abby Lee Miller did to her. What did Jojo Siwa do? She plays ball. Oh, she taught me that I need to be respectful, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. No child deserves to be called stupid.
No, that's
and be
wild.
Shit on the entire time.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm not saying, you know me, I don't believe in participation trophies. I don't believe in that.
No.
But what I am saying is that you need to, I think we need to be responsible when having these conversations with children and be motivating to them. Yes, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to fuck up, and that's fine. But this is what we're going to do to help you fix it. Because you can be great, or maybe you just can't. What did that guy say in Gone in 60 Seconds? Bitch, you can't drive. And he goes, bitch, I can't swim, so I keep my ass out of the pool. Like, I'm just saying. She floors me, because I'm so sick of seeing the TikToks and the YouTubes and all this other shit. And it's like, JoJo, figure it the fuck out. What are you doing with your life? Like, I think she's confused. I don't even think she knows what she's doing.
100%. And then, like, you know, again, I'm just gonna devil's advocate, because people are gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Devil's advocate. You know, like, she grew up in that spotlight, and you know, there's pressure from her handlers. I'm assuming, and things like that. And it's like, you know, there's been so many documentaries that talk about like publicity, like relationships and shit, and it's just like, you're like you said, like, it can be really confusing to the people who really look up to you.
Yeah.
And you know, that's where the responsibility part comes in. It's not that, you know, the issue is that, you know, how dare you hop around. It's, you know, just be mindful of what you're putting out there, I guess. You know, like,
this is why I give mad props to Taylor Swift. Do I love her music? No, but my daughter loves her. And do we know? And
I
Taylor
think you're
Swift,
a closet Swiftie.
I'm not a closet Swiftie.
I like to pretend that you are, because it's funny to me.
My daughter is obsessed with her and just loves her, and I like Taylor Swift for her values. For the most part, I don't agree with her politically in all aspects. I think when you're in a position of power and you're a singer, you don't need, again, to influence the people around you. Everybody should be able to figure that out on their own.
Yep.
When you have a platform to be able to scream things out, people take that shit to heart. you know, but what I like about her is, yes, she had a lot of relationships and she got picked on for it, but so what? I had relationships. I had to figure out, you know, was this a girlfriend? Was that the girlfriend? Whatever the fucking case may be. And she wrote songs about them, and that was her outlet,
Yeah.
you know, but now she's in this great relationship and everything's going really good. You know, JoJo it just changes so fucking frequently. You know, you just need to be who you are, JoJo. That's what I'm saying.
Legit.
Be who you are.
Yeah, like don't do it for the views. Don't do
Yes.
it for. I mean, because like at the end of the day, like you know, are you happy?
Yeah.
And if you are, great, get it, girl. Like I don't know.
Yeah, because she's doing Celebrity Big Brother.
Well, are they still doing it, or is
Oh,
it
I
over
don't know
now?
if they were. It was UK.
It must be done.
Yeah. I didn't really. Who the hell's Chris Hughes?
I don't know her co-star.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, this was like a big thing. People are like aggravated with her, you know. And like I said, it just comes down to being responsible.
It's so funny because when I listen to the Snooki and Joey podcast, you know, like whenever JoJo gets brought up, he's like, I'm fucking annoyed with her. Like he's like, Joey's like this gay, like ridiculous person. He's amazing, and he's just like, I'm so fucking done with Jojo Siwa. I don't even. Ugh.
Yeah, make up your mind. Like for me, every month it's something different, and it's, oh, I'm this today. Oh, JoJo's in the media. The shit you're doing, again, I'm going to use the word to stay relevant, is bullshit. Live your fucking life happily and just be JoJo. Stop mind fucking people. I think it's disrespectful. And it really could hurt the people that watch you. Like, just figure out your life and live your life. Be you.
Yeah.
You know,
I have friends with kids who are a little bit older, and they're still minors, but like they've gone through, because of the way people portray things, especially during COVID, you know, like all these new things came out that, I mean, that doesn't mean they're wrong, but they're new. And then you've got kids who want to shit in litter boxes at school, and you've got like, I mean, I know that's an extreme version of that, so don't come for me. I'm just saying, but like with friends, kids who have like said, oh hey, I'm a boy now, and then like 2 months later like, oh no, I'm a girl now, like literally, like this is real life, like this is really happening, you know. And it causes a lot of confusion in a family, because as a parent you just want to be supportive, but you're like, what, I don't even know how to parent this, like what do I do? Like there's no textbook for this, not that there is for any raising any kids, but these are things that I know of from my own life experiences, that these things are happening. I'm not just reading this on an article.
And I also just want to say this is all over the internet via AI, because we love AI because it pulls all the shit for us now. Jojo Siwa has publicly identified her sexuality as pansexual, lesbian, and now queer. She initially came out as a pansexual, then identified as a lesbian, and most recently has said she feels so queer and no longer identifies as a lesbian. And now's with a man.
Okay, well,
groundbreaking. I just can't take the bullshit. I just can't. Live your life, be happy. I hope you get married, have 6 kids. You know, and hopefully you don't mind fuck them, you know, the way that Blake Lively is mind fucking the world right now.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Speaking, can we Taylor Swift really quick?
Yeah.
She officially owns all her music now. Like she posted like 2 days ago, and she like was cradling all of her records. I thought it was cute.
Taylor's version.
Yep, I thought it was really cute.
I thought that's awesome. I don't know. I watched that whole I don't remember what thing it was on, but I had watched like Scooter Braun's side and her side of her catalog. And it didn't really seem like they tried to reach out to each other to help each other to get all those. Like she was like, oh, he did this to me, and he was like, I never got a phone call from anybody with Taylor for her to buy these back. He goes, I bought them, and he bought them free and clear professionally. He didn't steal anything. And
but at the same time, would you sell?
Yeah. He bought them for, what did he buy wait, let's see. What did Scooter Braun buy the catalog for?
She's arguably the most profitable star out there right now.
Hang on. Taylor Swift catalog cost. Let's see. What did he buy that for? Let's see. Taylor Swift has regained full ownership of her entire music catalog. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I can't find it. I'd love to. I'm sure it was hundreds of millions of dollars. But again,
God.
After watching those two things with, both of them,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that could have been worked out where she could have just gotten her originals had she paid for them like he paid for them.
Right.
Because all these record companies own your music.
Yeah.
That was another thing that they said about like that Justin Bieber thing is that a lot of the songs that are written by him aren't really written by him. But it's the transaction of it. They put his name on it, but a lot of his music he didn't write.
I think that's a pretty standard practice.
Yeah, which
you like a ghostwriter.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't really get any credit or whatever.
I mean, they get paid to do what they did, but it's not like if they're not getting royalties or residuals or whatever.
Nothing like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But good for her for getting all her music and doing her thing. I mean, she is probably the most prominent artist of our lifetime.
Yeah, honestly. She's like
that era is
like she's like the Beatles of like now.
It's true.
Like, could you imagine her walking down a street? Like just the Taylor mania.
Oh my God. Taylor Swift fans are crazy, man. Swifties are nuts. They really are. Well, sticking with Hollywood, we have to talk about Todd and Julie Chrisley getting a full pardon from President Trump.
Like, I'm just now getting up to speed with this whole thing. I just assumed because the media said so that they were terrible people.
So,
like, because that's what, I don't know, that's how the media works, and they fucking succeeded, I'll tell you that, but apparently there's much more to the story, and you're gonna tell us.
So there was like tax evasion or some shit or whatever, and they whatever. So this went on for like 6 to 8 years before they finally like nailed them and put them in prison for the max of the 12-year sentence. But I guess like the judge was picked by I'm only going based on everything I'm reading and seeing. So, I mean, I think that the details will come out with their attorneys now that they're out. But apparently it was a Obama administration judge. And basically they wanted to make examples of Hollywood. Like, this is the big fish to go after, and nailed him. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not playing politics or sides. That's just what I've read and I've been seeing. But in the press conference with his daughter Savannah and him, they said that they would be releasing. I guess there was a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been allowed into evidence, and the judge was like, nope, I'm doing it anyway, even though it wasn't legal. So all of this stuff is starting to come out. I think this is going to be a very interesting ride to see the real truth of how everything happened.
Well, and so I saw the press conference parts of it where him and his daughter were standing up there. I was surprised not to see the mom, but maybe she just wasn't up for it.
So wait, before you keep, hold your thought there. So the mom, Chase, the son, had made a comment about, oh yeah, Ma, you got to go back to bleach blonde or whatever they called it, blonde. But her hair's like brown, and they said, Chloe, but word on the street is she wants to get some work done before she's seen in public. Okay. Just like he was at Nordstrom and had the bag over his head because paparazzi was just trying to get that first glimpse. So Savannah and him ended up...
He had a bag on his head?
He had a Nordstrom bag. Oh my God, I got to find this.
I'm so sorry. I have to visualize.
Oh, this is hilarious. Hold on. Todd Chrisley, Nordstrom bag. Nordstrom bag. Oh, yeah. He was like, so Savannah, his daughter, and him decided, this is so freaking funny. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen real quick. This is so freaking funny. So Savannah and him decided that
Are you kidding?
They decided that they were going to go live to be like, F you, paparazzi. We're just going to go live so everybody can kind of see what I look like, but kept like the bag over his... I mean, look at him. It's hysterical.
Is he trying to be funny?
No, this is like real. Like, look at this. Watch.
There's a video?
Yeah. Can we also at some point talk about ads on everything?
I can't see what you're showing.
Oh, you can't?
All I see is the bag.
Hold up. Oh, good. This way we can get through the ad. Sneaks out of Nordstrom. Yeah. All right. I just hit
headphones. I know. I saw that.
All right,
no, you clicked on the... No, you didn't. Todd Chrisley sneaks in. I can't hear it. There you go.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna walk with you.
First of all, she's drawing attention.
Gonna crash.
Oh, they did this on purpose
Okay.
because the paparazzi were like in Nordstrom.
These ain't getting tired.
So he's kind of being funny about
Oh yeah. So they were like, screw this shit. I ain't playing this game with you.
I have been out.
We're just gonna go live, and this way everybody can see me. You're not getting that first shot, which was really funny. So I am very much looking forward to seeing how this is gonna play out. I think it's gonna be wild.
Do you think he's going to countersue or whatever?
It wouldn't surprise me because it's like real estate mogul.
Okay.
And they love to spend money and all that. It would be interesting, possibly. I don't know.
So the press conference that I watched bits and pieces of, people were asking lots of questions, and I can't remember exactly what the question was, but it's like, okay, if you're not guilty, why did you plead guilty? And the daughter steps in. She's like, we're not going there. And he was like, he looked at his daughter, and it looked kind of like, I don't know them, but obviously they're fine. But he was just like, I'd like to answer this, please. Like, he was kind of attitudey to her, but I think that's just how he is.
Yeah, so he did. I don't know if you watched the part, but he said...
He said that the intimidation.
The intimidation, like,
Yeah.
are you going to get a bigger sentence, or you're just going to admit to something now so I can get less of a sentence?
Yeah, and then get it over with.
Yeah, just be done with it.
Yeah, because
So-
they were like intimidating and making it seem like this much bigger thing, and it's like, okay, well, I could fight it and then be put away for the rest of my life, basically, or whatever. Like, in so many words, that was kind of the message.
It was wild.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see, how this pans out and where it goes. I don't know. I don't think we should be weaponizing Justice Department
No.
for anyone, regular
there's-
person, celebrity, politician. Like,
There's so
the
many
law is the law.
people who get off when they're not supposed to,
Yep.
and like it's just the evidence is there, but because of a technicality in the law,
yep,
they're free.
yep.
Because you found a loophole. That's not what this is supposed to be about. It's not about fucking loopholes. You killed someone, you're going to fucking prison.
Prison, yes.
Or whatever.
100%.
Whatever the thing
Yes.
is.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so
And I don't
fucking-
think people should be made example of because they have money.
Mhm.
If you did something that is illegal, then you need to pay for it.
But also don't get them off because they have money.
Agreed. 100%. I should be treated the same way, I don't know, Taylor Swift would be treated. We're just going to use her because she's loaded. Or Kylie Jenner or some other rich zillionaire. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm a gamer and I can be a nerd sometimes. Wheel of Time is based off some books. I thought the show was super cool. Amazon canceled it. People are furious. Like,
What is Wheel of Time about?
It's about people who have powers. They have what are they called? This is so bad. I'm so prepared for this in my mind, but I can't bring it to words now. And there's like a dragon who's basically like the big badass who's learning his powers and all that. And then they have, what are they called? There's so much about it.
Okay.
Let me just say, okay, canceled after 3 seasons, will not be returning for a 4th. Series received positive reviews, particularly for the 3rd season, but for financial reasons, they're canceling it. Met from huge disappointment by fans, with some expressing their frustration online and even launching campaigns to save the show.
Okay.
There's like out there like people giving money.
Oh, wow.
You get that they want like Netflix or Hulu or somebody to pick it up.
I see.
It's crazy. It's something I don't know if you might be into that. I don't know if that's like your typical Jordan show, but like, you know me, I love anything with like a vampire or magic, witches.
Yeah, I do.
The books apparently were amazing. The show is just, it's here. You know what? Let me do a little share here real quick. This lady in the blue, can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, so this lady in the blue, she's like,
I can't see your mouse, no.
Oh.
The lady in the middle?
yeah, the lady in the middle, she's like one of the ladies with like magic. The girl to the left in the green, she's new and learning her powers. The guy all the way to the right is apparently the new dragon.
Ooh.
It was such a good show. The magic scenes were just fucking epic. I wish I could find one where they're like, oh,
That's cool.
just badass magic scenes.
Ooh, that's cool.
Isn't that awesome? Like
How many seasons does it have?
3.
Okay.
Just
Who is that? Who's that actress?
I can't think of who that is, but yes, I feel like she's
That's
been.
not. That's not the girl from Game of Thrones, is it?
Which one?
Sophie Turner.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
This girl plays an evil person in the show, but it was the 3 seasons were really cool. I got really into it, and I'm really bummed that it was canceled. But like I said, people are going bananas over the fact that it was canceled. Mm-hmm. Speaking of shows, real quick, I'd like to talk about The Handmaid's Tale.
Ryan. Oh.
Jordan has
Did you
finished
see
this.
my video?
What?
Did you see my reaction video to episode 9 of the final season?
No, and I don't want to watch it yet. Or maybe
Well, all I'm doing is crying.
So I was told by somebody at work that she was super pissed about the way that it ended.
Okay.
Okay, careful what you say.
I will. Episode 10 of the last season could have been an email. Let's just put it that way. We didn't need to gather together for that. Just saying. That's all I'll say.
I am on season 4, where we just found out. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched.
We're
4.
way past that. That's their own fault.
Yeah.
Spoil this.
Where Fred just found out from Rita, his old Martha, that he's gonna have a kid with Serena. I love her too. This show, I'll tell you, sprang a lot of controversy. I read about on why people think that our world's gonna turn into this. I can't even imagine. It's all based around a religious faction called Gilead. It is super fucked. It is a hard watch for some people. I can tell you my wife had her hand over her mouth for 1 or 2 of the episodes that she did watch with me. It's
like, oh my God.
Even me watching that, like, I just think women, men just should all be respected. There's just rape and just kids being stolen from their parents. It's just so fucked up, but the acting is incredible. The storyline thus far has been just, it's a wild watch. And I definitely recommend if you I had a friend of ours, Danielle, that was here yesterday. She's like, I heard about it. She's like, I wouldn't be able to stomach watching it. It would really bother her. So, and I get that 100%.
It's been so many years since I've watched that part because things changed so much in the last couple seasons. Like from what you know now, it's completely different.
Oh.
And so in like good ways, like it's still great.
Okay.
But like they're really good at like just the quick change ups, or what do you call it? Like plot twists. Mm-hmm. Which is I love a good plot twist. I like a plot twist that I don't see coming.
Exactly.
I am the worst with predicting what's going to happen next, and I'll say it out loud. Oh shit! I bet she's gonna. Mm-hmm. Oh, see, I told you. You know, I'm a fucking crazy person. My husband's like, shut the fuck up and watch the show.
You totally just gave me Scary Movie vibes. Bitch, hang the phone up and star 69 his ass. That would be me too. Like, why do we always die in horror movies? Because we're fucking stupid. Like, bitch, don't go in the house.
Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, don't go in the house.
Remember it was like an insurance company, and they're hiding behind like chainsaws. They're like, why wouldn't we just get in the running car?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like the door's open and ready for them, and then they go elsewhere.
Why don't we just get in the running car? That's right, I remember that. Fucking hilarious.
I think it's like an Allstate commercial or some shit.
I just think, my friend Shia at work, she was like, you have to check this show out. And I'm like, what is it? The Handmaid's Tale is like, give me the premise.
I want to rewatch
she did, and I was like, holy shit. I'm very anxious to see what happens. I'm really hoping that she's going to get Hannah and get that figured out. But after seeing her in the glass box where she was like, she didn't know who she was and she was terrified of her, that sucked. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping she changed Nicole's name back to her mom's name, since Serena's a psychopathic bitch. She is psychotic. She makes me sick.
Yep.
She's so manipulative. And I know that June is being manipulative, but to survive.
Well, of course she is.
Of course. What they put her through to find out where the handmaids were, there was times I was like, it was fucked. But I absolutely recommend it's quite a watch. Definitely probably one of the wildest shows that I've seen in a long time. You know, and I think about, you know, shows like, what is it, Mormon Wives? Have you seen that new show?
Is it a reality show?
It's a reality show.
It's like all the moms, they're like, we made Mormon popular. Whatever. Those
It just like, I think.
I haven't seen it, but I know
religion it can be crazy at times. When you take it to a crazy point.
I've watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which is Mormon Central. That's wild. Like all the shit they talk about they can't do and they do anyway on camera. So I'm like, is this even a thing?
That's like the Amish. Don't they go, like, you're allowed to leave the order for a year?
Ron Springer, something like that. That's what it's called.
Oh,
They're allowed to, they leave for like a certain amount of time.
A year.
Yeah, and then experience real life and decide if they want to stay in the Amish community or not.
Yeah.
Like they give them the opportunity to be like, hey, maybe this isn't for you.
Yeah, did you ever watch like Growing Up Amish or whatever that show?
Or like Leaving the Amish or...
Yeah, something like that. It was wild.
Yeah.
I hate to use the word cult, but I'm going to, like, some of these things give that cult vibe. It's a little strange.
Oh, God.
You know?
I mean, I'm not saying what I do is right. I mean, I think everyone should be able to have their own spiritual beliefs that work for them and help them get through life, because that's what it means for me.
Yep.
But that's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. Like, listen, I think you got to believe for something, because if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. But not to that extent. Like, what the hell, man? Ooh. I don't know. My God. Come in. Pause.
Yep. Hi.
What's up, Nicole?
What time are we going to the park at?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her yet. She hasn't hit me up. Hold on. I just told her to pause for a minute.
Also, I broke the toilet seat.
You broke the toilet seat?
I just sat.
Yeah, you did. Go break some more stuff.
Did you fall in the potty?
No, thankfully, as I was peeing, like I sat, I started peeing, and all of a sudden the toilet seat goes, oh my God.
Oh, no.
We should have recorded this!
It is being recorded. I didn't pause it. Oh, you told me to pause and I didn't.
You didn't?
Sorry.
Oh, this is fantastic. Welcome to my life, everyone. You're about to be famous.
Well, so now I have to stop at Home Depot and get a new toilet seat. So do you want a round one or an elongated one?
I want a slow one.
I don't know.
The ones that's slow, like when you close the cabinet, slow, like the one we have.
Well, I don't care. I need to know shape.
Oh, I don't know. The one like we have.
A triangle.
I try. Can I get it in a horseshoe shape or a clover?
It's the Illuminati.
What if I put that ever down the closet on the no, because the little clippy parts that are on the thingies broke. And then so there's no fixing it.
She hasn't answered me yet, honey.
Well, I told her to get dressed so she can come run errands. But
Yeah. Go run errands with Mom. Daddy is going to pop out after this for an hour and go have a drinky. And then, if you want, after groceries and all that, maybe we can all go to the park for a little bit.
Well, I need you before you go. I'm just waiting for you to be done because I need to figure out dinners and stuff.
Oh, we're literally like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done, so we'll be up. All right, babe.
I want to talk about Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah, so let's get into that.
Let's see. I still recorded every bit of that. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I added my list. I didn't realize you didn't add yours. You had stuff on your list, too. I'm so sorry.
We got through everything but Snooki. I think, right?
What?
I think we got through everything but Snooki.
All right, let's do Snook.
Oh, I have to stretch.
So, Jordan is about to give us an update on Jersey Shore.
So, Jersey Shore Family Vacation came back. The last couple of seasons have kind of been, but like I'm so invested, I'll watch forever. But so if anyone doesn't know, Snooki was actually adopted by her parents, so she's not.
I did not know that, but I know now.
She's not technically Italian. But she lives that lifestyle. But yeah, so she was adopted from Chile when she was a baby, or like really little. And so a few seasons back, Angelina went through a process where she was trying to find her dad because he was never in her life. And so because of that, you know, it kind of inspired Snooki. She's like, okay, well, if this lady can find your dad, maybe they can find my birth parents. Because she wants, like, her biggest reason, it's like she loves her parents. Her parents are amazing. They're on the show from time to time. Like, I think they're great. Her dad was a firefighter, you know, like all the things. But so it's not that she like wants the parents really, but I think she's curious if she has siblings or whatever. But like her holdback is like, because when Angelina found her dad, he was hitting her up for money. He's like, I need $2,000 for this. I need a Rolex. I need that. And he even like said it on the show. He's like, wow, I wish I had a Rolex. Oh wow, I wish I could go to the BMAs. You know, like shit like that. Like he was hitting her up for like the craziest shit. Like box seats at a baseball game.
God.
Like you like, first of all, if you're gonna be that way, can you like ease into it?
Yeah, no shit.
Like, hey, do you want to go to lunch? And then she picks up the tab. Like, just be like nonchalant about it. You know what I mean? Make sure you got enough money in your bank account, but just be nice enough, and then maybe she'll want to pick up the tab.
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck?
Like, slow down.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
for
there
real.
yet. Like, they just met, and he's already hitting her up for money. Anyway, so she, in the first episode, which thank God, because like some of these shows, man, like they just drag out forever.
They do.
Like I've been watching Gossip Girl lately, and there's like 20 fucking episodes in one season, and it's full of content.
You're finally watching GG?
Oh my god, yes. So, okay, side note.
Such a good show.
I'm in love with Chuck Bass, first of all.
It's my nickname.
So there's that. But
you know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's like, you know, one minute, it's just, they're constantly switching partners. Everyone's fucking everybody.
Everybody's fucking everybody.
And they're all okay with it. No one gets
Yeah,
mad.
well,
Serena's getting around like a ho-ho for show. Like, she's a loosey goose, man. She's fucked every dude on the show except for Chuck at this point, I think.
Yep.
I think. Does she ever?
Yeah.
Does she ever?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I'm on season 4 right now.
I can't wait for you to finish it. Who do you think Gossip Girl is?
I think I already saw a spoiler.
Oh, that sucks.
But I'm just gonna leave it in there and just maybe it was a lie. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, but back to Jersey Shore. So Snooki asked the lady for help. I think her name is Pam, and they found her mom. And at the end of the first episode, they showed she had a picture of her, and they don't show it. They blur it out for like privacy reasons.
Yeah.
And yeah, looks just like her according to them. Like Snooki was like bawling. She was like, "Oh my god!" And then at the very end of the episode, she was like DMing her, like not like video call, but like typing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool, but it looks like the season's gonna be crazy. I'm waiting to see if Paulie proposed to his girl, because everyone's saying that, and they went to Jamaica, where she's from, on this season and all this stuff. So it's going to be really interesting.
I can't believe that they're still doing their thing.
I know, it's so funny because like they still like Snooki never brings her kids or whatever, because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Because Gianni's not part of the show.
Yeah.
So he just stays home with them. Like, she'll bring the kids every once in a while. But she just gets fucking hammered on wine and flips around and like does somersaults, and she's just a hot fucking mess. Like,
Is the situation still on there?
He is. He's completely sober.
Yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 kids now.
Jesus.
Yeah, they all look like him. It's weird. Ronnie's back. Ronnie's been gone forever. He's back. Like, he's full-time cast member now. Everyone like in the other seasons he would pop in like once. And apparently him and Sammy are actually going to talk this season for the first time. Because the last couple times, like, they'd walk in and he'd walk in and Sam's just, like, playing with her hair, like, won't give anyone eye contact. And then, but I saw a preview that they actually, like, kind of interact.
I love it.
I'm excited. This should be a good one.
I love it.
Well, this was fun.
This was good. Mm-hmm. I'm like happy.
I know. Like I feel like we needed a break. We need a 1 week.
Yeah, just to relax,
enjoy.
We all got lives and stuff going on. You know, it's so crazy to do a whole episode of Chaos and Commentary specifically focused on Hollywood, This should tell you, Hollywood, you're fucked up. Get your shit together.
Literally.
Hashtag JoJo, figure it out. So, you know what? I don't even care. Live your life. But I think at the end of the day, I see you on TV and in the media so often that it's fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. Mm-hmm. You know? You're like the fly you can't squat.
But no, why does she always yell though? Can we talk about that? Hey guys, what's going on? It's like she's like, did you ever see the Wild Thornberries?
Yes.
The kid, the Donnie.
Just expect her to pop out and be like, Kyle.
That's how she sounds though.
Oh, and the voice, man.
Oh my god, guys, this is so totally cool. Like, no.
You can do amazing things. Do back walkovers. Twerk. I just can't. It's
Hey,
mentally
guys.
exhausting.
Like, why do we talk like, hey guys?
Well, it's the same thing
What's
with Courtney
going on?
Kardashian.
Whoa. Everything's so exciting all the time. Ah!
I fucking can't. Oh my god. We're a mess, y'all. Straight up mess.
Well, that was fun.
Well, I thoroughly hope that you all enjoyed this episode of Cast and Commentary. I know I fucking did. This dude needs a drink. It's Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
I'm not going to get fun day. I have to be good. Like I said, I'm trying to, get into my summer figure, even though
I'm going to a
summer.
concert tonight, so I'm ready
Who are you
to
going to see?
So I'm so excited. So I think I've mentioned before, my brother, who he was in a ATV accident like 5 years ago, and he's come a long way. He's been working real hard. So tonight I'm taking him to his first concert since the accident.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to see Cake.
Cool.
So it's me, my husband, Zach, and then his best friend Jake.
My
is
husband,
coming as
Zach, and
well.
I.
Whatever, English major.
Hi, Zach. Hi, Jordan's dad.
Yeah, hi, Jordan's dad.
I know you're watching.
Hi, Mr. Jordan's dad.
Mr. Jordan's dad.
But yeah, so we're really excited, and it really means a lot. I mean, like, him and his friend were like inseparable their entire life, and and he's got a family now, and he still makes time for Zach, and
I love that.
and
That's
it just
awesome.
really it's really important to us, and I'm so excited that we're all going together, and I just think he's gonna have a fucking blast. So we'll talk about that next week.
Can't wait.
Because
Can't wait.
the concert's tonight, so yeah.
Yeah. So I got to go make a grocery list because my wife's going shopping, and then yeah. So thank you all for checking us out. We will see you next time here on Chaos and Commentary.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, how do I pause this bitch?